I definitely think that chemistry is something that is gained over time. But I also believe in like when you like somebody
Right.
and like when you meet somebody and you feel like, ooh, it's like a connection right there.
Yeah, that love at first sight type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I can go that way. I won't say it's inherent, but I believe that spark and connection is real. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Respectfully C. Tonight we're going to do something a little different. We have a very special guest with us tonight. We're going to have a little one-on-one conversation about chemistry and how we feel. I don't know, help me out. How we feel that it's how we got it. Do we feel like it's something that we started off with, or do we feel like it's something that grows over time? So my guest tonight is the one and only Mr. Tony Watts.
What's going on, y'all?
So let us know who we are. Who you are.
Okay, so I'm Tony Watts. I am a photographer, I'm a filmmaker, journalist, just overall creative.
All right, so I guess we can just get right into it. So I guess the question is, do you believe chemistry is inherited, or is it something you can develop over time?
Honestly, I feel like it could be a little bit of both. No different than, say, two people growing up in the same town. There's a lot of people that, find their significant other within that small town. You have people that find people outside of town. Is that truly inherent, or is that because of the circumstances that you're living in? You're living in the same town,
Yeah.
go to the same high school, y'all have relatable situations.
Mm-hmm.
Or the person, they may work with someone, say, a corporate job or something like that. They never known each other before that job, and then they meet at that job.
Yeah.
And they find out they have a lot of similarities or trains of thought. Is that something that was because of their situation, or is it something that was already in them?
Yeah, and I know we were talking a little bit before we started rolling about arranged marriages, like whether is it something that like once they get married, like does the love grow, or do they, like you said, grew up around each other, so the love is kind of already there and they're just relearning each other in this adult stage or in this marriage era for them? Like, I can completely agree. I definitely think that chemistry is something that is gained over time. But I also believe in like, how do I say this? Like, like when you like somebody,
Right.
and like when you meet somebody and you feel like, ooh, it's like a connection right there.
Yeah, that love at first sight type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. So I can go that way. I won't say it's inherent, but I believe that spark and connection is real.
Right.
I definitely believe in that. Could it grow over time? Yes, I believe it can grow deeper. But for some people, you do find that they don't. They just want to try each other out. They don't. I wouldn't say love. They like each other.
Right.
Because love is definitely, as we all know, deeper than like. I mean, how you feel about that? Because I see your face was like,
No, it wasn't a weird face. It was just, like love is a multi-layered thing.
Okay.
You could love somebody no different. You have friends that you love. You have brothers and sisters that you love, siblings, parents love. All of it is different types of love. There's different forms of chemistry. There's chemistry and love and everything. Now, does a specific person fall into whatever slot of chemistry or love? That's all depend on the situation. If that makes any sense.
Okay.
But yeah, you definitely could. There's some things that you love. There's some things you like. Some people might, they might not. They might like chocolate, but they love Snicker bars.
Okay.
It's a multi-layered thing.
So when do you think it is okay in a relationship to say you love them? Like when is it okay for you be like, hey, I think I'm ready to say I love this person,
Uh,
or like, how do you know? I still like them. I don't really love them yet.
that has a lot to do with self awareness.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Self awareness, like
self
what? Like,
awareness, knowing what things that you still have to work on, knowing what things um, the person that you're pursuing a relationship has to
mm-hmm.
work on. You can still love a person um, either way, whether they have a lot or a little bit to work on. But when you're ready to tell that person, you know, you have to know where you stand.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's something that's not used lightly. Is um, I feel like it's a word you're not. I don't think it's a word to play around with. It's something that you say when you're ready, when you're serious about a person, or knowing where you stand with each other.
Okay.
You could love somebody in a relationship, early on. Um, I have friends like just regular friends that not seeking romantically, just like friends. Oh, that's my homeboy. I look at them as my sister.
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
tell them I love them when I get off the phone. I tell my brothers I love them when I get off the phone. Um, it's just knowing the circumstances of that relationship. If you ready, if it's somebody you pursuing a relationship, like a romantic relationship with, knowing where y'all stand, because you got some people that play loosely with the word. They might tell somebody they love them just because it makes them feel
Yeah.
good, or because it might could get them to a space that
Yeah. Yeah.
something
Yeah.
something more advanced, just to get there. And then once they get what they want, they back out, they ghost them, or whatever the case may
Mm-hmm.
be.
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm. We
it
need to
could
talk
be
about ghosting, but we'll think about that. But
it could be a lot of stuff, like, depending on the level of what you call love, and
mm-hmm.
making sure that other person understand what you mean when you tell them that you love them.
Like, make sure y'all both have the same meaning
Of
of
love,
love.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It could be like you could be saying, "Oh, I love you," and you're talking about, "Oh, I'm in love with you. I want to later on marry you,
Mm-hmm.
have your kids, whatever the case may be." And then it might be somebody else like, "Oh, I love you like a brother,
Yeah. Yeah.
like a sister,
Yeah. I
like a
have
friend."
definitely been in I've definitely been in a couple of, I won't say, yeah, maybe relationships or situationships where love was thrown around. And I can honestly say now at this point in my big age where like love has been said to me and I'm like, oh yeah, I love you too. And it didn't really, I didn't really feel that. I was
Mhm.
saying it because someone was saying it to me. So at that time, I felt like, oh, it was just right to say it back.
Mhm.
I think a lot of people are, put into that situation and they don't really know how to really get out of that,
Right.
or they, like they feel like, oh man, okay, well, I guess I need to go ahead and say it because
Right.
that person said, like, what have you, if a person's ever told you they love you and you didn't love them back, what was your response?
I don't.
What was your response? Would it be like, thank you? Or like, how have you responded to that?
I play. I nah, nah. But I mean, I feel like people have to not be oblivious to knowing that somebody likes them in a
Yeah.
particular way. A lot of
Mhm.
times people like to tread that line. They know that I know this person likes me this type of way, but I'm gonna just string them along and get whatever I want out of it. They might bring me sausage biscuits every
Mhm.
morning for breakfast when they come into the office, or whatever the case may be. They might, leave candy on my desk or
Mhm.
something like that. Is it's those areas where it get gray.
Yeah.
Get, well, not gray, but it get kind of muddy. You have to let the person know, like, hey, I think you're alluding to something more than what I want to pursue with you,
Mhm.
and this needs to, hey, kind of stay right here. And it's easier to have short-term embarrassment than long-term down the line something
Yeah.
is way out of hand,
Yeah.
and you can't get yourself in the bind that you can't get out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. So before I continue, y'all, I definitely forgot. Tony and I, we decided to get this little ginger shots. And so we were like, let's just try it and see. So this is not a sponsorship or anything like that. We just wanted to try them out. So this is Annie's Ginger Elixir. Okay. And what's in here? Let's see what's in these. The ingredients are filtered water, organic ginger, organic honey, organic lemon. There's organic lemons.
Yeah.
Hibiscus, elderberries, currants. What's that?
Currants.
Currants?
Yep. Currants, black currants. You have cranberries, blueberries, and that's it. Yeah.
All right. This was actually made in Brooklyn, New York. So shout out to Hey Annie girl, if you see this. Okay, so we're gonna try this. Yeah, let's try it. Oh shit. You ready?
Don't
we're gonna
spill.
cheers it. I know.
We're gonna cheers.
We got some water. We're gonna take
it might be strong. Ginger usually kind of strong.
Okay, you ready? Let's get
Health
it.
is wealth.
Yep. Okay. Oh wow. Oh. That kickback.
I feel like a fire breathing dragon right now.
Ooh. I mean, that'll definitely wake you up.
That'll definitely wake you up.
Okay. I definitely like this little tube. I'm gonna keep it.
Oh man.
Let's see. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna take a little sip.
All right.
Water.
Yeah.
Because that was a lot. Yeah. Let's take a little.
There.
Did you get your water?
Yeah, I got it.
Let's take a little. That was a lot.
That was a lot. That was strong.
It was super strong.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Okay. So.
That's so much better.
All right. Tell us, where can we find you? Where can the people find the Tony Watts?
Well, you can find me on Instagram at Tony Watts Media.
Okay.
YouTube. Coming to a couple other places soon.
Okay. So can you explain to us before we close out the night, what is the Thought Exchange?
Okay, the Thought Exchange it's kind of like my own little show where I just kind of express my thoughts. It's kind of like a personal diary in such, but video format. I've been told by a lot of friends that some of the things that when I talk to them about, I help a lot of people. And how it started was, I was doing it as a way of venting, for my own, purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Might have had a lot of things on my mind that I just wanted to get off. And so I was recording like a video diary or a video journal per se. And so I was recording, and then I was talking to one of my friends. They was going through something that was similar to what I was going through. I was like, hey, I got a video where I was talking, about something like that, and just kind of voicing my thoughts. And by the end of the video, I ended up finding my own solution.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, hey, can I send you this video? And so I sent the new video. And it was like, yo, that's crazy. That helped me exactly what I was going through. I got a friend that's going through the same thing. Do you mind if I send that to them? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. And so I was like, okay, I could keep recording, this stuff. And when I have something that I see fit that could, benefit other people, or something that I'm ready to, put out there in the world, then I could just post it. Okay. And so that came the birth of the show, and so I just had my own little private, community where, when I upload people, they could get it directly or whatever. And so, I was just like, hey, I should come up with a name for it. And then came up with the Thought Exchange, and also just like, other shows where I would have different guests that we would talk about different things, and people could just find inspiration, or, kind of like a virtual shoulder to lean on, if that makes any sense.
Okay, I like that. All right. So Let's see. I was about to say something, but I forgot what I was gonna
It's all
say.
good.
But that's okay. So okay, I know what I was gonna ask. My last question. You said media. So exactly what all media? Like, are we talking just
So
videography? Are we
we
talking
talking videography,
photography?
photography, just visual arts. Working on filmmaking, short films, documentaries, stuff like that.
Okay.
Mainly video, but some photography sprinkled in.
Okay.
The more I evolve and get to where I want to be, it seems like the less photography I'm doing,
Yeah.
because like
Yeah.
I've always been in love with video.
Uh huh.
So it's just like, that's my goal.
Okay.
Video is my goal, but I'm a creative person. Anything creative, I just love doing.
Okay.
But, professionally, video and photography.
Okay. 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 Do you have any questions for me before we leave?
I don't. I don't.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We will be back again. I will be back again. Make sure you turn on those notification bells so they can let you know when I will appear again. Till next time, drink your water and mind your energy. Respectfully, C.